The wait is over. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another Stranger Things update. So this might be the biggest Stranger Things news I've talked about in a long time. Why, you might ask? Well, the final season of Stranger Things has begun filming. Before I talk more about this, though, be sure to hit that like button. It helps out more than you guys know. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. It means a lot, but also so you guys can be notified for all my future Stranger Things updates and videos in general. And go show some love to the Unusual Couple podcast for weekly episodes with myself and my girlfriend Cam. We talk Stranger Things, movies, TV shows, all that and more. It's a blast over there. Alright, so it is January 5th, and that date is significant because a few weeks ago, news broke that Stranger Things Season 5 was either going to start filming on the 5th or the 8th of January in Atlanta, where the show typically films. That is the state of Georgia in the United States, for those who are not aware. Well, January 5th has arrived, and it seems like filming has begun. Now, the Stranger Things official Twitter account and social medias have been quiet all day, as well as Ross Duffer's Instagram, and those are two places where we get a lot of news in the Stranger Things fandom. So take this with a bit of a grain of salt, because this isn't 100% confirmed by Stranger Things themselves or the Duffers themselves, but they wouldn't outright say, we're filming today, because they would obviously want to be a little incognito and low-key about it, people don't swarm the sets on day one. That being said, there are birds out there who hear and know everything that goes on in the city of Atlanta, one of those being the Atlanta Filming account, who for many shows over the years has broken news regarding where things are filming and what's filming where. They did it with a lot of the MCU Disney Plus shows, they've done it with Stranger Things in the past, and they did it with Stranger Things Season 5 as they put out a picture, very conspicuous, this white picture that has some black dots on it, and they captioned it saying, Stranger Things Season 5 is filming here today. Natalia, Joe, Charlie, and Maya. Don't expect updates from me going forward, I just know you have been waiting a long time. So for those who are unaware, like I've said, this account chronicles filming in Atlanta, alright? So they posted this, and if you do some research, it's pretty easy to deduce where filming is taking place. There are various studios in the Atlanta area used for filming and Netflix productions and big MCU productions, but this zoomed in photo in particular matches with the building pattern of EUE/Screen Gem Studios, which is in Atlanta, of course. Now, the juiciest part of this whole post, besides the fact that filming is taking place today, is the group of actors that are filming. Joe Keery, Charlie Heaton, Maya Hawke, and Natalia Dyer. Who do they play in Stranger Things? Obviously the older group of kids with Steve and Jonathan, Robin, and Nancy. Now this is big, and it makes sense, because all throughout the off-season of Stranger Things, if you will, the Duffer Brothers have said, we want to return to Season 1 roots. I've probably said that a million times in my videos, because they said we want to go back to the Season 1 character groupings, with the younger kids being together, with the older kids being together, with Hopper and Joyce being together. And that's going to be the case here, it seems. Now, obviously in Season 4, Eddie was in the picture, God rest his soul, and near the end of Season 4, him, Robin, Steve, and Nancy almost became like a quad group venturing into the Upside Down at the end of the dive episode at the beginning of the Massacre at Hawkins Lab, right? However, Eddie is no more, so it makes a lot of sense that Jonathan's going to come in and take that role, evening out the group. Jonathan, Steve, and Nancy were also a trio at the end of Season 1 when they took on the Demogorgon at the Byer house and we got the signature Steve bat flip, so that's a Season 1 character grouping. Obviously, Robin makes sense fitting in with them as well because she is in the picture now. And if you remember a few months ago, the Duffer Brothers were teasing these previs gifs of, visualizations of scenes before they were done, and one of those contained Jonathan and Steve. Jonathan looked like he was messing with some sort of power converter, and Steve just gave him this iconic Steve sassy look and just hit this power converter with his fist to make it start running. All that's to say, that previs gif could 100% be a scene that's being filmed as we speak right now. And kind of bouncing off that, I think Jonathan and Steve are going to have a lot of scenes together so that whenever the ultimate Stancy-Jancy decision is made, we as the audience are fully on board with it, because Jonathan and Steve will both respect the decision that's made, and we will kind of be like, okay, it makes sense for the respective character that ends up with Nancy, or maybe none of them do. We'll have to find out. So all that's to say, Stranger Things Season 5 is supposedly filming right now. Scenes involving Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, and Robin are being filmed in a studio in Atlanta, Georgia, where the show typically films. Now, we don't have official word from the Stranger Things account or the Duffer Brothers just yet, but I imagine in the coming days they'll drop some video or picture saying production has begun. But as of right now, we can assume Season 5 is filming. Now, in seasons past, the Stranger Things account has made, an official video post or a picture showing the cast gathering and getting ready to film for the first time at the start of a new season. If we get one of those for Season 5, I will 100% make a video update about it. But as of right now, we're basing it off this report, as well as the reported start date for filming from a few weeks back. But be sure to stay tuned on my YouTube and my other social medias all throughout filming, as I will have non-stop updates every time we get new news regarding Stranger Things. I'll be covering this until filming is completed, and then obviously I'll have tons of content about the show, the final season that is, when it ends up coming out likely in 2025. But that's going to do it for this video. I have a big announcement to make before we get out of here though. So February 1st through February 4th, I will be attending MegaCon in Orlando. It's a big Comic-Con and it's a lot of fun, lots of celebrities there. Gaten Matarazzo, Finn Wolfhard, and Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things are actually going to be there taking pictures, signing autographs, so I hope to meet some of them. But I have some exciting things lined up, one of those being a Stranger Things panel that might involve some familiar faces who've made appearances on the channel here. MegaCon's going to be a blast. I'm so excited about these opportunities. And if you guys are there, you have the opportunity to attend this panel and be a part of the live video recording. So make sure to go to MegaCon, and if you're there, come say hello. I'd love to meet as many of you guys as possible. But I'm very excited about that. That's about a month away. I'll have more information as we get closer. But a Stranger Things panel with fellow guests, theories, live debates, and your guys' opinions as well are going to be involved. It's going to be a blast. But that's going to do it for this update video. Stay tuned for more coming very soon, and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. It would mean a lot. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the other side of the Upside Down.